We'll run this thing dry and go to pistol. What's up, guys? Thanks for clicking on my video. That being said, what the hell happened to Tourette's guy? I miss him. If you love Tourette's guy too, go down in the comments and leave your favorite line from him. There's so many to choose from, but...
Who's that faggot with the tuba?
That's our grandpa. Anyways, yeah, if you like our stuff, our content, consider subscribing. Get down below, mash buttons, stuff like that. Today's video is going to be short and sweet. Reloads and sling setups. And what I see a lot with a bunch of dudes that I train with, have trained with, have worked with, all that stuff. So the first one I'm going to show you is the coming under the armpit. And so if I go dry, 9 times out of 10 what I'm going to do is break it down into the armpit. And there ain't nothing new or special about that, but that is a consistent location on my body to where I can build muscle memory to it, to where I don't think about it, and it's relatively in the same place every single time. So both of these are going to be coming into the armpit, but there's 2 different ways I'm going to get this mag out. So a lot of times what you'll see is when I come down, I pull the mag out with my hand. You want to get from A to B as quickly as possible, and so B is your spare mag, and so the quickest route would be from here to here. Well, I'm going a little bit out of the way, and I'm basically sliding down to make sure that mag gets out. Now this is just one way to do it, because I don't know how many times I've seen guys that in the heat of the moment, it's super stressful, they're all tactical and they know their shit, but they go bang, 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 gun's empty, and then they press the mag eject, mag release, to put their next mag in, and it won't come out. And then they're doing this, and they're doing all this, trying to get the mag out. If you just break it down, it's not really all that much slower. So from here, I'm just going to demonstrate the reload one armpit tuck mag strip. Now, the other way is essentially the exact same thing. Gun's empty. You come into the armpit. We're basically going to do the wick flip, except bang, 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 we ran dry. When we bring it into the armpit, we're going to bring it in sideways, I guess. So flip it on the x-axis, y-axis, whatever it is, as you bring it in. One of the other things that this helps with is if you run dry, well, now you have a confirmed visual of your ejection port. So if you got a big gaping hole, you're good to go. You ran out of gas. But if you see brass, then you got other problems that you need to attend to. So that's another reason why I like doing this. So you come in, well, now you're already halfway in the wick flip. So as this hand, before it leaves to come down here to get your spare mag, you're going to flick it. You're just flicking it the other way. And then I foobar the bad letter. And then you're back up. Bang, 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 ran dry, come in, back up. All right, so 1R1 wick flip. We're going to press out. for me, if I'm reloading and I'm not immediately going to this because this is empty, then that means for whatever reason I can take a knee or I can move out of the way and fiddle fuck with my stuff. So we're in the magical ghetto rundown shoot house of awesomeness, and we're gonna go over sling setups, just like the reloads. Let's keep it as simple as possible, what works best. So now we're talking quick adjust 2 points. 1 points, I don't even want to mess with those. Y'all do y'all's own thing. And then if you're still running a 3-point sling, which there are agencies still using those, unfortunately, bro, get a 2-point. Anyways, I digress. Wherever your attachments are, doesn't really matter whether it's at the back or the front of the rail, or if you have it on your stock or the back of your receiver. I've run them all sorts of ways. They work all just about the same. The main thing I want to go over is sling length and adjustability. I don't see that covered very much at all. And what I mean by that is I see some guys at the range that when they have all the slack out of their sling, you know, it's like dangling at their knees. God dang, tuberculosis. That's no bueno. Sure, you want your stuff, your sling setup to be a little bigger than what your preferred length is, because once you put on all your kit and backpacks and all that stuff, it tends to shrink up and you don't want to choke yourself. But for the most part, the way I set mine up is the outermost adjustment. So as big as it will get, I want it to hang down where the stock is level with my titty. So it's right here at my nipple. So that at its loosest adjustment, you can still easily shoulder the weapon. And where that's going to come in handy is whenever you're ditching your weapon to transition to pistol and stuff like that, when you need to go hands free. That's in its loosest position. So, yep, that's pretty much in line with my nips. That's how I have it set up on the loose end. And then as far as the tight end goes, I mean, once you adjust it, the length of pull, I don't think that really changes. Anyways, when I have mine ratcheted down all the way, it comes up to about my collarbone. I like it like that to cinch it up to where if you're just patrolling, walking around, or if you need to go hands free, if it's too loose, cinched all the way tight, and you throw it on your back, you're going to be dragging the ground, and then when you squat to pick something up, then you're going to mud stamp your barrel. So that's pretty much how I have the two ends of the stick adjusted on my sling. So lastly, just to hammer it home while we're in the ghetto shoot house of awesomeness, the reason why I have my slings adjusted like that is for the very reason that if you're shooting this and it goes dry and you got to transition to your pistol, and this thing is so loose that when you drop it, it's doing that. Not only is it going to pull you over, you're going to hit people, but then it's going to throw off your muscle memory getting to your pistol. So, demonstrating it, I run my sling in such a way that it's comfortable to shoot and maneuver. I can still reload, all that, but if I need to ditch it, I come in. My gun just took a crap, and there's a bad guy right there. Bang, 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 bang. I deal with it how I need to. I can deal with this, but now not only is the rifle out of the way, but it's at a length to where I'm not having to bend over to get it back up or do one of these things. It's hanging out where it needs to hang out, and then by means of muscle memory, all I have to do is reach down like I'm grabbing my spare mag, pull this over. Now I can see what's wrong with it and deal with it as needed. Now, whether you transition like that to get it out of the way, or whether you come straight down, it doesn't matter. You've got your rifle at a length to where it's manageable while you're doing other stuff. And going along the lines with that, the other reason why I keep it this length is, especially if I drop it down center line instead of all that mess, is that when I come down, do what I need to do, and then if I need to reload this or get to my dump pouch and I'm moving at the same time, what I'll do is I drop my elbow just like this, almost like a compressed ready with the pistol, and I've now pinned, by means of the pistol grip, I've pinned my rifle to my body to where now it's not going anywhere. If I need to punch out, I can punch out. You're basically grabbing your rifle with your elbow and pulling it in. I mean, I can even situate it to where it's completely out of the way. Access to all your goodies. So, up. I didn't lock back. Huh. So that's just testament right there as to why that's a good method. Gen 2 Magpul P-Mag. I had one in the gun, nothing in the mag, fired, bolt didn't lock back. Well, I wouldn't have known that had I not seen that the bolt did not lock to the rear when I brought it in. Now, whether it's a gun thing or a mag thing, whatever, we won't worry about that right now. But the fact is that when I came back with it, I'm looking down at the bolt and I saw it was closed. So I knew that whenever I did get that fresh mag in, I needed to rack it in order to get it to go. Guys, appreciate you stopping by. Thanks for watching. Show us some love down below. Hopefully you learned something. Some tips and tricks that I see a lot of guys, including myself, I'll be honest, I trip on quite a bit, and it's just getting that reloading muscle memory to its most refined and repeatable form, so that when doo-doo does hit the fan and you're in the middle of it, that you can remember these things to help benefit you get back in the fight and get the results that you desire. So, guys, we'll catch you on the next one. Stay pissed, always push back.